Good afternoon. Whether you are here joining us in person on this absolutely beautiful sunny day on our California campus, or you're joining us at home via live stream, we're very happy to have you. Do we have anyone this is your first graduation ever today? Whoa, that's awesome. Welcome, you guys, welcome. Do we have anyone who's been here for like 10, 15 graduations? Yes, I knew you guys would be the contingent. Fabulous, welcome. My name is Emily Courage. It's been my pleasure to be the training class supervisor for our graduating guide dog team today. We are here to celebrate a lot of accomplishments, and we're here today. Our program really highlights the breadth and the depth of our services here, the Guide Dogs for the Blind. We are here to celebrate our newest graduating guide dog team. We're here to celebrate 5 graduates of our guide dog orientation and mobility program. We are here to celebrate our newest addition to our breeder colony, and we're also here to celebrate our 2 new canine buddy partnerships. I think that's worthy of a round of applause. And we're also here to celebrate all of you guys. I see in this audience some of our volunteers, our puppy raisers, our staff members, and all of you know that when we're up here talking about these achievements and these milestones, you all know all the work that has gone in to bring us there. All of the clients that I'm looking at right now, you guys know all the work you've put in to come here. And all of you guys puppy raisers, the work that you take these little just unhoused trained little adorable stinky bundles of fluff and you return them to us ready for their formal training. And that's a pretty amazing feat that you perform every time you take a puppy into your home. All of our staff and volunteers, some of which you guys just, our volunteers, you've been here for decades, and it's really amazing. It's just amazing what you do to help make this organization just be able to function, what you give in terms of your hours and your love and your care and your time. It's really quite extraordinary. And I hope you all know that all of our services we provide at Guide Dogs are entirely free of charge. It's really remarkable, from plane fare to food to equipment, the training, all of that. We receive no government funding. It is all private donations. So to our donors, thank you so much. We absolutely could not do this without you. We have a particular donor that I would like to highlight, Lillian Tremoroli, who has been sponsoring all of our harnesses this year and I believe last year as well. So a really tremendous donation, yeah. Well, thank you all for being here today. Before I hand over the microphone, we are going to be showing a short video called We Are GDB. And this video is audio described. So in addition to the narrator, you will hear a second voice describing the scenes in the video. There are also captions included, and these inclusive features ensure that everyone can access and enjoy the video. Thank you.
At Guide Dogs for the Blind, we believe that everyone deserves to move through the world safely and confidently, to live the life they want to live.
A man and his guide dog walk through a park.
Our life-changing programs meet people who are blind or visually impaired wherever they are along their journey, whether that's by matching individuals with highly qualified guide dogs, providing guide dog readiness skills in our orientation and mobility immersion program.
A man holds a white cane and smiles broadly.
Or pairing youth and adults with the companionship of a canine buddy.
A young girl cuddles with her canine buddy.
Together, we are GDB.
My name is Renee Carrasco. My dog's name is Snoopy.
Renee sits in front of a fireplace.
So the reason that I wanted to get a guide dog was because I came across some videos from Guide Dogs for the Blind, and that was my introduction to guide dog travel.
Renee and Snoopy walk along a city sidewalk and cross a street at an intersection.
What I saw was the ease of travel, the speed that the guide dog handler would move with. That's what I wanted for myself. And not only that, but it was also the companionship.
Renee and Snoopy play with a tug toy outside in the yard.
Working with Snoopy has changed my life dramatically because there's so much freedom that comes along with having a guide dog. It's made the hard parts of blindness not so hard.
Renee sits next to Snoopy and gives him a pat on the chest.
I feel like my outlook on life and the world is so much more positive having Snoopy in my life.
My name is Amit Ahuja and my guide dog's name is Tashi.
I had the opportunity to complete Guide Dogs for the Blind's Orientation and Mobility Immersion Program.
Amit stands on a path with his white cane.
And not only did it help me learn to navigate my environment more safely using a white cane, it also made me an even more confident guide dog handler.
My experience was just fabulous.
Amit and his O&M instructor analyze an intersection and cross a city street.
We trained in different locations, practiced different skills, worked out a way to analyze a traffic crossing. I think GDB has transformed my life. To say that it's meeting my needs would be an understatement.
My name is Ella, and this is my canine buddy, Lafferty.
Ella sits on the floor of a living room next to a black lab.
Lafferty is just so amazing in many ways. He's such a good boy. He brings me so much joy and is one of my best friends.
With kids with visual impairments,
Ella's mom, Christy McKerney.
the struggle is real for social contact. It's hard to make friends sometimes. And with Lafferty, he's an automatic draw for all kids, which is wonderful. Lafferty has totally opened up, for Ella, new social connections.
Back to Ella.
I would recommend canine buddies. They're just really good dogs, and they can change a person's life and make it better.
All of Guide Dogs for the Blind services are provided free of charge, and our work is made possible by the generous support of our donors and volunteers.
Renee sits next to Snoopy on the grass in the park.
We receive no government funding.
This organization has made such a huge impact on my life and the lives of so many countless people, and the donors are the ones that make that possible.
Close-up of Snoopy.
Thank you so much.
Ella and Lafferty.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Amit and his guide dog Tashi sit on a beach and watch the sunset.
Together, we are unstoppable. To learn more about our life-changing programs and to support our work, please visit guidedogs.com or scan the QR code.
Hello everyone, my name is Hallie James Ogasawara. I am one of the guide dog class instructors, and this afternoon I have the privilege of presenting you first with the clients graduating from our Orientation and Mobility Immersion program. This program is a 1 to 2 week program designed to provide people who want to improve their independent travel skills and guide dog applicants with the O&M training they need to qualify. The O&M Immersion program provides a bridge for those who would like to partner with a guide dog but have limited or no access to O&M services in their area. First, I would like to announce the instructional staff from this class. The class supervisor is Mark Gillard, our Director of O&M and Specialist Services. And then the O&M instructors who instructed this class from the Lighthouse for the Blind and Visually Impaired in San Francisco are Danette Davis, Jenna Whitelaw, Natalie Castellano, Joshua Lopez, and Molly Tunks. First, I would like to introduce Jay Ferry. Jay is from Ocean Park, Washington. He is very dedicated to his fitness and loves to work out. He spends his free time with his pet dogs and enjoys traveling to new places. Thank you, Jay.
Well, close enough. I'd like to say thanks to Molly. You know, I don't get a lot of O&M time where I live, and I've learned more this week than I have probably in the last 6 months. And thanks for GDB for letting me come down here and accepting me in this program.
Congratulations, Jay. Next, I would like to introduce Callie Gray of Miami, Florida. Being from Miami, of course, Callie loves to spend time at the beach. She's quite social, going out to comedy clubs, movies, and drinking wine with her friends. Her favorite band is U2, and she recently saw them at the Sphere in Las Vegas. There you go.
Okay. Hi, I just want to say I am grateful for the gift of acceptance into this orientation and mobility immersion program. I feel like now I can get outside and have a life outside of my 900 square foot apartment where I live. Previously, I was scared to even think about contemplating crossing an intersection. But Danette Davis has been wonderful with reiterating and going over constantly that it can be done, and that having lots of traffic, you know, which is counterintuitive to me, is a good thing. So I really appreciate her. And I just want to say I have been inspired by my classmates here, Jay, Matt, David, Stephanie, Jay, did I say your name? Yeah. Okay. You know, and Rose, you know, everyone here, I've really been inspired by each of you setting your goals and getting out there and doing the things that need to be done in order to live your best lives. And I have also been encouraged by the staff here at GDB, everyone, you know, from the RA advisors, the resident advisors, Marissa and her little sidekick Jim, and it's just been really wonderful, the staff here at GDB, and I've also been sustained by your kitchen staff and, you know, and also the housekeeping staff. So I just really want to say I appreciate each and every one of you and the grace that has been shown here this week. So thank you very much.
Congratulations, Callie. Next, I'd like to introduce Stephanie Malore of Edmonds, Washington. Steph lives with her guide dog, Angelina, and enjoys going to local coffee shops. She also enjoys attending her cousin's performances in the Seattle Wind Symphony and being involved with several local puppy clubs. Here you go.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank GDB. It's been 22 years of an ongoing, amazing, incredible relationship. I would like to thank all of the staff, volunteers, donors, and my current guide too. And a shout out to my incredibly patient, kind, knowledgeable instructor, Josh. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Stephanie. Next, I would like to introduce Matthew Mickelson of Gunnison, Colorado. Matthew is a free-spirited Rocky Mountain adventurer and dancer that has a passion for music. He stays active with hiking, rafting, boating, and all things outdoors. Here you go.
Good afternoon. Thank you, everyone. Heartfelt thanks to all the staff here. Absolutely amazing. Instructors, just everybody, top to bottom. In reflection, last night I was trying to think of something to sum this program up, and the words carpe diem hit my mind, and that means to seize the day and be in each and every moment and live those moments to the fullest. And I think the tools and abilities and compassion and strength and confidence this program has provided me and all my classmates and everyone involved in it has really opened up a new light, I think, for all of us to go and do that each and every day and each and every moment and live those moments to our fullest. So I thank you all very much.
Congratulations, Matthew. Next, I would like to introduce David Swiderski of East York, Ontario. David enjoys spending his free time going out to supper with his friends. He's quite a talented woodworker, making shelves and stands, and he specializes in making shelves for LPs. Here you go.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone, all the staff, the instructors, all the housekeeping staff, and all my classmates who have made my week here at GDB very pleasurable, and thank you again.
Congratulations, David. Let's have one more round of applause for the graduating OMI class. Next, I have the pleasure of introducing our newly selected breeder. Guide Dogs for the Blind breeds Labrador Retrievers, Golden Retrievers, and Lab Golden Crosses that are specially selected for excellent temperament, intelligence, and health for our guide dogs and canine buddies. Once a dog is added to the breeding program, they are carefully placed into a screened, loving custodial home within a 50-mile radius of the San Rafael campus. And today, we are presenting Petunia, so I'd like to invite everybody here for Petunia up front. Petunia is a female yellow Labrador Golden Retriever cross who is raised by Samantha Leland, Lauren Wilbanks, Debbie Mack, and Janelle Crothers of San Francisco, California. And her breeder custodian will be Melissa Irish.
This is the moment we look forward to being a puppy raiser. Petunia was born to spread love and light wherever she goes. From the moment I got her, her sweet personality lights up every room she walks in, and I promise you, everyone that met her adored her. As a college student, I have many stressed days, and this girl knew when I was stressed and immediately laid her sweet head into my lap. Her adoring face just plopping into my lap really made my days so much better. What's extra special seeing her graduate today is that we'll both be graduating this year. So cheers to that. One of my favorite stories is seeing her interact with my third pup, Gila, and seeing how gentle and loving she was with her. From that moment, I knew she would be a perfect breeder. I have no doubt that her flower buds, as I call them, will go on to change lives as she did to me. The paw print you left on my heart is huge because you changed my life in ways you and everyone else will never know. Oh, Petunia, I am so, so happy for you, sweet girl, and you sure do look good in breeder blue. And I have no doubt that you have chosen the best path that fits your big heart and personality.
Anyone else? Okay. All right, congratulations to Petunia. Next, I'd like to invite my fellow class instructor, Bobby Cortez, up front to introduce our guide dog client and canine buddy.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. As Hallie said, my name is Bobby Cortez. I was one of the class instructors today, or this past 2 weeks. So first, I have the pleasure of introducing the new canine buddies. So the GDB's Canine Buddy program matches specially selected dogs to become buddies to people who are blind or visually impaired, including children ages 5 and above and adults of all ages. Canine Buddy dogs are not service dogs, but are wonderful companions that bring joy and are a connection to the GDB community. The Canine Buddy program is one of our core client programs, and teams have access to the same level of services as our guide dog teams. And we'll be playing little slideshow for you. So first we have Katrina, Gardner, and Glimmer. So from the client, as someone who has previously had 2 working guide dogs from GDB, I have gotten extremely used to having a companion by my side. As a foster mom who has littles in and out of her home continuously, I knew that working an active guide would not be possible. When I saw that the Canine Buddy program was opening up to adults, I thought this is something I could do. On Thursday, April 18th, I was matched with a beautiful 22-month yellow lab named Glimmer. In the 3 weeks that we have been a team, she's quickly become my best friend. She loves to give lots of cuddles and is fantastic with my toddler. I truly could not have asked for a better match. I look forward to growing our partnership and our bond. Thank you for her fantastic puppy raisers and the GDB team for an amazing dog. I am truly and extremely grateful. And photo description is, there's 2 pictures. The first is Katrina and Glimmer sitting on grass with yellow dandelions, smiling at the camera. The second is Katrina walking Glimmer and husband John walking the pet dog Max. All right, so this is from the raiser, Jean Baker. Glimmer is a sweet, special, loving, and all-around wonderful dog. She was raised to be around children, both my students in the classroom and my grandchildren. Glimmer was one of the immature digestive system puppies that found me cleaning the crate in the middle of the night for 2 months. For the next year, Glimmer made it up to me by being practically perfect. Whether she was on tie down in the classroom all day or hiking on trails around Lake Tahoe all summer, Glimmer was an all-star. My then 4-year-old granddaughter is dog neutral at best, and then she met Glimmer. She spent 2 weeks singing love songs to Glimmer, feeding her every meal, brushing her, hiking with her, and I saw the Canine Buddy possibilities. Glimmer happily adjusted to sleeping on the bed and the couch and becoming a lap dog. And Glimmer gets to help raise a sweet 2-year-old, so her children's skills will be put to good use. And a photo description is Glimmer sitting on a path along the waterfront of San Francisco wearing her green puppy jacket. There is a lawn right behind her, and the western span of the Bay Bridge is in the distance. Next, we have Jamal and Wags. Jamal says, we are so thankful to and for Guide Dogs for the Blind in blessing us with our new partnership with Wags. Wags has made Jamal's happiness truly grow within these past few weeks. Seeing them both love each other, play, and connect is something definitely unmatched. Wags has made this family complete. Words will never be enough to express our gratitude. God bless you all, Jamal and family. And then the photo description, there's 2 pictures. In the first, Jamal is sitting in a chair with Wags sitting on the floor in front of them. Both are smiling, looking at the camera. The second shows Jamal with Wags on leash in the neighborhood sidewalk. So Wags was raised by Frank Wilkins and Kim Downs. The Razor notes say, Jamal, I'm so happy to hear that you got Wags. From the time he was a little puppy, I knew he had a special purpose and much bigger than I can provide for him. I'm so glad you have your new little buddy. I've heard you two make a great pair, and I'm sure by now you've already discovered that Wags is a very loving boy who always wants to be touching you. I always had to be careful when standing up so I wouldn't step on him. And And that tongue, every photo I have of him, there's that tongue. It always helped me identify which one he was in a photo because his tongue is always hanging out. I raised many puppies, and I can truthfully say that Wags was the best of them all. You scored big time, Jamal. Photo description is Wags is sitting on a hiking trail with the lake behind him in his green puppy jacket. He's looking at the camera, and of course, his tongue is hanging out. Next, I have the pleasure of introducing our newest guide dog team. So our guide dog program is a 2-week-long program where clients are matched with the dog that is compatible with their lifestyle to enhance their mobility. We provide a variety of training models that include both in-residence and in-home trainings. So I'd like to introduce Rose Cohen of Callahan, Florida, who is receiving Tampa, a female lab golden retriever cross. She was raised by Kimberly Carlisle of San Diego. This is Rose's second guide dog, first from GDB, and when Rose returns home, she's looking forward to hitting the town and exploring with Tampa and traveling. Here you go, Rose.
I want to say that I'm very grateful to be here and graduating with Tampa. And thank you, Bobby, for your patience. And I just want to say thank you to a friend of mine that is watching. His name is Mike. And I want to say thank you for your help. Okay. Got it? Yep.
Hi, my name is Kimberly. I'm with San Diego San Diego Puppy Raisers. Little nervous. Anyway, we had a saying for Tampa that she was practically perfect in every way. And I know you heard that earlier, but she's a great dog. I'd like to thank a few people that made it possible because it takes so many people to bring these puppies up. I'd like to thank my retired leader, Karen, from San Diego. Thanks for asking me to be your co-leader. It taught me so much. I'd like to thank our puppy raisers who always reinforced all the training that we had. Susie, David, AJ and Cato. I'd like to also thank my husband, who did all the heavy lifting, who says he never does that much, but he does. I couldn't do it without him. I'd like to thank San Diego Puppy Raisers for donating the harness for Tampa. And also the truck drivers who always bring all the puppies. They're just wonderful. So thank you, everybody. And I'd like to say, Rose, it's a pleasure to have met you. And I'm wishing you all many happy adventures with Tampa. And it just warmed my heart when you said, Tampa's practically perfect in every way for you.
Yes.
All right, so next, we're going to give you guys a little demonstration. So during training, our dogs learn most of their skills involved with guide work through the use of a clicker, which marks the behavior that we want the dog to repeat. So the clicker makes communication consistent and timely, better than praise and food alone. So we start by pairing food with the sound of the click, which takes less than 5 minutes. Once the dog understands that the click means food, then we can start. Then we then pair the click with a desired behavior. For example, when they are doing something like stopping at a curb or going down in the down position, they'll get a click and then they think food. And they are likely to want to do this behavior more often, so they start anticipating it in order to get the food reward. So right now we're going to have Marissa and her guide dog Jim do a little chair demonstration. So we have a chair here. Marissa's making her way down. So with the chair targeting, this is called back chaining method. So you want to start with the end goal in mind. And then you slowly, link by link, increase the distance from the target. So Marissa found the chair. So now she's going to get Jim in the like, let's play a game mode. So she's having Jim target her hand and then clicking him to let him know that this is what we're going to do right now. And so he's getting in the mode like, yes, I'm getting rewards for this. And all I have to do is touch her hand. And then now Marissa's starting to pair the chair. So she's touching the chair and having Jim go to the chair. And now you see she's starting to increase distance a little bit more and more. And she's showing Jim, this is where I want you to find. So now she's ready to go. And of course, Jim knows exactly where to go. So the final goal is for Jim to work from the further distance. Jim will now, yep, she's going all the way. Do you think he'll be able to do it? She's gonna go all the way to the lobby doors. All right, let's see if Jim will do it. Oh, perfect. Good. And now she sits down in the chair because that's ultimately what's supposed to happen when she finds the chair. Perfect. And this targeting technique can be widely used in clients' home areas. They can apply this to training principals to teach their dog how to locate all kinds of targets, such as ATM machines, pedestrian crosswalk buttons, and bus stops and things like that. Thank you, Marissa. And now I'd like to introduce our CEO, Chris Menninger.
Thank you, Bobby. Well, I have the pleasure of wrapping this up today with a very special treat. We're going to do a puppy delivery. Oh, yes. Very exciting. So, can I get the puppies out here? Are there puppies? We're looking for the puppies, but how about our raisers who are going to be coming up? Jessica? Yay. All right. Yep. All right. And Annie. Okay. What can we get? So, while we're waiting for the puppies, I'm going to go through kind of how we do this, all right? So first of all, our wonderful raisers know they're getting a puppy, but they don't know the name of the puppy. So we do a little bit of a sort of a fun game of trying to guess the name of the puppy. They know what the first letter of the puppy's name is going to be, but they don't know anything else about that puppy. And I'll also say that naming here at Guide Dogs for the Blind is a challenge. And the reason it's a challenge is because each one of our working dogs has a unique name. We don't repeat names. So at any one point in time, there's 4,000 names we cannot use. Does anybody know how many names are in a baby book? 2,000 names are in a baby book. So we have to come up with names that are appropriate in a multitude of languages, right? They reflect the soul of our puppies. So naming is a really, really big deal. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you some just basic information about the puppy, who its mom and dad were, and the first letter, and I'm going to ask you to guess. And then you as an audience, you can help guess too, right? And if nobody gets it, I'll give you a hint. and we'll just see where we go from there. Okay, do we have our puppies? All right. All right. So this sweet little baby is a Labrador Retriever. She's yellow, and she is a female. Her mom is Cabela, and her dad is Flagstaff. And I should actually introduce you, shouldn't I? Yes. And our wonderful puppy raiser is Jessica Weje-Sequeira. Did I get that? Thank you. And you're with the Walnut Creek Puppy Raisers.
My daughter Ellie.
Oh, hi, Ellie. Ellie. And? Annie. All right. So, this little girl's puppy name starts with an M. Any thoughts? M?
Muffin.
Muffin? I don't have any. No? It's okay. It's not Muffin. Margarita. Millicent. Mabel. Those are all really wonderful names, but no. Marvin.
Minnesota? No.
Minnesota. That's, hey, I'm sure we have a dog named Minnesota. Right. So, Minneapolis. Right. Well, you guys are on the right theme because it is a place. It is a place. Okay. Do you want a hint?
Michigan.
Miami.
Midtown?
Think farther south.
Mississippi?
Would you guys like it? All right, I'm going to give you a hint. Okay, based on a real-life town in North Carolina, this fictional community was the setting for two popular American television sitcoms in the 60s and early 70s.
Mayberry.
Mayberry! Yay! All right. Yes, Jessica can. Thank you. All right. Oh, what a sweetheart. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we're going to add, thank you, Annie Martin to come up. Yeah, oh, there we are, Annie, so sorry. Yes. All right, and Annie, you're also from the Walnut Creek Puppy Raisers. This little girl is also, her dad is Cabela, or her mom is Cabela, and her dad is Flagstaff. Yes. And she's a yellow golden retriever. So her name also starts with M. So, any thoughts, Annie?
Well, I have to disclose that I raised Cabela, and I played with the puppies last weekend, but I don't know which one I'm getting because I don't remember.
Okay, all right.
So I'll hold out on naming, but I would love to see what you all think.
All right. Malibu. Okay, I will tell you it is not a place. Okay? Yes?
Marbles?
Marble. That is a great name. But this is not her name. Yes. Margaret. Beautiful name, but not her name. Minuet. You know, we have to write down some of these names because these are going to be great.
These were on my radar when I submitted.
I was going to say, yeah. And any other? Yes? One. Millie. Oh, I used to have a Millie, but no. All right, I'll give you guys a hint. And actually, this is actually a hard hint, so we'll see. The name of a soft drink dating back to the late 1800s, which also means courage or determination. Yes! Woo! Moxie. Very good. You guys are really good at playing this game. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. Thank you. She's beautiful. Yeah. Well, she's your granddaughter, right?
And great-granddaughter.
And great-granddaughter. So you raised her mom and her grandmother. Wow. 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 Thank you. Thank you. All righty. Well, that concludes our day today. Thank you all for joining us. We truly appreciate it. If you are interested in supporting Guide Dogs for the Blind, either as a volunteer, if you know somebody who's interested in being a volunteer, if you know somebody who would benefit from our services, please recommend us. Go to, guidedogs.com. If you're interested in supporting Guide Dogs for the Blind, you can today text partnerships to 50155. And on that note, we're going to say goodbye to our virtual guests. The live stream is over. Thank you all so much. And for those of you here in the room, actually, we've got some lemonade and cookies out in the Fireside Lounge. So please go and enjoy. And thank you all for being here. Thank you.
Jennifer would like to